Afghanistan is an exotic and mysterious country that's been cut off from the world for decades. Now that it's open to tourism again, many travelers are itching to visit this isolated nation and experience all it has to offer. However, Afghanistan is not like any other country in the world. So if you're planning to visit, there are some important things you need to know before you go. Here are 10 essential tips for tourists visiting Afghanistan. Number 1. Learn about the culture. The country experiences hot summers and cold winters, so be sure to bring layers. There are a few hotels that are considered to be the safest in the country, such as the Kabul Serena Hotel and the Ariana Hotel. These hotels have security measures in place, such as metal detectors and armed guards, to ensure the safety of their guests. In addition, it's important to stay in the capital of Kabul as much as possible. Outside of the city, the security situation can be much more volatile. This will protect you in the event of any unforeseen circumstances, such as illness, injury, or even terrorism. From learning about the culture to getting travel insurance, taking these tips will help ensure that your trip is safe and enjoyable. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and check out our other videos for more travel inspiration. With a little bit of preparation, you'll be well on your way to an unforgettable trip to Afghanistan. Safe travels. Travel insurance can help cover medical expenses, evacuation, and other costs associated with travel disruptions. It is important to find a policy that provides coverage in Afghanistan, as some policies may exclude coverage for this country due to the security situation. Be sure to read the fine print and get a policy that meets your needs. It's also a good idea to pack a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen, as the sun can be intense. In addition, it's important to remember that Afghanistan is a conservative country, so women should pack modest clothing that covers their shoulders and knees. What are your thoughts on traveling to Afghanistan? Have you ever been? Would you go? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Afghanistan is a very traditional and conservative country, so it's important to respect the local culture and customs. This means dressing modestly, avoiding public displays of affection, and being aware of your body language. Although English is widely spoken in Kabul, it's a good idea to learn some basic Dari or Pashto. This will help you to interact with the locals and make your trip more enjoyable. Afghanistan's infrastructure is not as developed as in other countries, so be prepared for limited access to things like running water and electricity. Roads can also be in poor condition, so be prepared for bumpy rides. Plus, it's always appreciated when someone makes an effort to learn the local language. There are a few phrases that are particularly useful to know, such as salam, which means hello, shukriya, which means thank you, and maaf kardan, which means forgive me. It also means being prepared for a different way of life, such as limited access to alcohol and certain foods. The official currency of Afghanistan is the Afghani, but US dollars are also widely accepted. Be sure to bring enough cash to cover your expenses while you're there, as times are limited and may not be accessible. In addition, it is a good idea to have some small bills on hand for tipping porters and other service providers. Make sure to research the do's and don'ts of Afghan culture before you go so you can avoid any faux pas. Number 2. Get a visa. You will need to obtain a visa before entering Afghanistan. The process can be complicated and time-consuming, so it's important to start the application well in advance. You will need to apply for a special tourist visa, which requires a letter of invitation from an Afghan travel agency. The good news is that visas are relatively cheap, costing only around $50 for a single entry. However, the application process can be slow and unpredictable, so it's important to give yourself plenty of time. Number 3, find a good tour guide. While it is possible to travel independently in Afghanistan, it is highly recommended to hire a tour guide and driver. This is especially important if you are a solo traveler or if you are visiting from a country that does not have an embassy in Afghanistan. A good tour guide will be able to help you navigate the country safely and hassle-free. They will also be able to provide you with valuable insight into the culture and history of Afghanistan. Number 4. Be prepared for security. Unfortunately, Afghanistan is still a very dangerous country, and there is a high risk of terrorism and kidnapping. The U.S. Department of State has issued a Level 4 travel advisory for Afghanistan, which means that citizens should avoid all travel to the country. If you do decide to travel to Afghanistan despite the risks, make sure to take all necessary precautions. This includes hiring a reputable tour guide, staying in safe and secure accommodations, and avoiding all political rallies and demonstrations. Number 5. Pack for the weather. Afghanistan has a harsh and unpredictable climate, so it's important to pack accordingly. Number 6. Stay in safe accommodations. When traveling to Afghanistan, it's important to stay in safe and secure accommodations. Number 7. Learn some basic Dari or Pashto. Number 8. Bring cash. Although credit cards are accepted in some places, it's important to bring cash when traveling to Afghanistan. Number 9. Be prepared for limited infrastructure. Number 10. Get travel insurance. It is strongly recommended to get travel insurance before visiting Afghanistan. In conclusion, Afghanistan is a country that's full of adventure and excitement. However, it's important to be prepared before you go. And now it's time to hear from you.